Hello and welcome to my presentation. Today I'm going to be talking about a game I created called Radical Wreckers. This game takes place in a 3D demolition style racing environment with the intensity of BattleBot fighting that puts you all in the same playing field. These similarities create an atmosphere of total destruction and mayhem, all possible with the ability to create or destroy at your whim. This game alters the basic behavior of demolition racing and makes you want to destroy other opponents with their own weapons. Radical Wreckers puts you in the hot seat of a demolition vehicle that gives you the ability to rearrange your armaments and modularly construct your death machines, all while you're racing and destroying your opponents. I call it construction meets destruction on a racetrack. As you race your wrecker of choice, you'll be challenged by other players on the same racetrack, all having one goal in mind: destroy other players and take their weapon or vehicle parts for yourself. As you can see in this gameplay from Twisted Metal, the player decisions that they make alters the playing grounds for every action against a rival player. This can positively or negatively affect the vehicle's behavior in the game. In Radical Wreckers, though, these behaviors are the weapon systems and vehicle parts specifically. This eliminates static weaponry or static parts on your vehicles. For the players to obtain these weapon or vehicle parts, they must first take off another opponent's vehicle armaments and apply that to themselves. To actually achieve this feat of ripping off another opponent's weapon or vehicle part, you need a special kind of device. In this example of Cyborg Justice, you can see that the player pulling off an opponent's arm and installing it on themselves. I wanted to take this concept and incorporate that into a system that allows players to race and construct themselves, all while destroying opponents at the same time. This device that every player will use during the gameplay is a mechanical claw. It is a type of permanent feature every vehicle will be installed with at the beginning of the game. This can be deployed at any time during the race and damaged just as well. Here are a few examples of what the claw would look like on a vehicle and how it would perform during a gameplay session. The player would pull up next to another player or AI and take off the claw, hooking onto an opponent's weapon or body part. Then they would start mashing a button to start the process of ripping this item off of their opponent. On the flip side though, their opponent will also have to mash a button to stop the claw from taking their weapon or vehicle part. This would become a back and forth thing that the players would be doing, because if a player loses a wheel, they can just take one from their opponent. If they lose a weapon, they can steal one from their opponent as well. The most challenging aspect of this game, I find, will come from the use of the claw and its effectiveness against taking an opponent's weapon or vehicle part. Each player will have to survive other players trying to destroy them, learn from the use of taking what is needed only, and master the combination of racing with constructing their own vehicles. The risk of building this game, Radical Wreckers, would come from mostly researching how a mechanical claw would work against various parts of a vehicle. This would have to become an accurate depiction of what a mechanical claw can do as opposed to what it could do. Another risk with the game's development would be the building of demolition cars. This can be modified while racing the game. As this is a challenge, it must be a priority above all other things. I believe that with the current time frame we have to work on this game, I think we can definitely manage to build this within 3 to 4 months. The toughest part I can see is the management of the claw during the gameplay and the well thought out practicality of making modular vehicle parts. With the right attitude and attention to detail though, and how this must be done, this can especially bring excitement to the play, as well as functional. I believe it would be a great challenge to develop. I hope you enjoyed watching this presentation of Radical Wreckers. Thank you.